guys, and welcome to another upgrade of my mini e-revo. Today we're going to be installing the LRP nexxt 4X speed control to the mini e-revo. I already unboxed the thing, you can see that in a previous video, and now we're going to install it. The first thing you need to do is to solder on all the connectors. You have these three wires. You need to solder the supplied 3.5mm bullet connectors on there, and also a trackers connector or whatever connector you use to these two wires. Also, don't forget, I forgot it, you have to shorten the wires before you start to solder these things on. These wires are way too long. I soldered these on and then I looked and shit, I forgot it. So I have to order some new bullet connectors, then cut the wires about here and solder them on again. I did do it with the trackers connector. So yeah. So the soldering went without problems. The new soldering station I bought is perfect. Although it's my first real soldering, I didn't have any problems. Also, normally you have to do some heat shrink around these bullet connectors, and I don't have that yet. I need to buy that too, but I did just some tape around it to keep it safe for the moment, and that's basically it. So let's get to the next step. The first thing we need to do to install the new speed control is to remove the old one. So just pop open this battery door, take the old ESC out, just like that, and unplug these three wires, and then screw open the receiver box and unplug the ESC from the receiver. So now the old speed control has been removed, it's time to install the new one. The new one doesn't have these things right here, so you can put it on with the provided double-sided tape, but when you want to work on your motor and you want to take off the speed control, you have to remove the double-sided tape and so on. So I don't think that's very handy. So I made a plate from aluminium, 2mm thick, which fits perfectly in there. Just slide it in, and then I'm going to mount the ESC, the speed control with double-sided tape on this plate, and when I want to take it off, I can just slide it off. So let's mount it on this plate. So that has been taken care of, and now it's time to plug in these wires, these bullet connectors. Be careful, you have to plug in the right colors. This one is orange, so that will go right there. Then we have the yellow one, which will connect there, and the blue one, which will connect with this one. I'm going to see how I will store these wires because they are too long now. I will shorten them a lot, so it will be a bit more cleaner. And also the capacitor, right? Or is the capacitor? I have no idea. It just hangs around right there, so it's not very well protected. So I'm not going to be using this battery door anyway. I will put the battery right there. So just put it in there, close the door like that, and there's a little gap in the door. And now there's a little gap in the door right there, and the wires fit through there perfectly. So now the capacitor is perfectly protected and it doesn't just hang about right there. So now we need to connect the speed control to the receiver, and you get this wire in the kit, which this connects to the speed control like so, and then you need to connect this to your receiver. So I put all the wires in and I cleaned this up. They provide 4 of these in the kit, I forgot their name, but they provide 4 of these to clean up the wires and so on, or even to mount the speed control. But now that is done, it's time to program the speed control. So just connect a fresh battery pack, then make sure the switch is in off position, which is, if you see the hole right there, this is the off position. Then press, there's a button there, press it. While pressing it, turn it on. A blue LED starts flashing. Then you need to make sure the transmitter is in neutral position. Press the button once. Then the motor should start beeping and there's a yellow and blue LED flashing. Hold full throttle on the transmitter. Press the button once. Now there's a red and a blue light flashing. Then hold full brake and press the button once, and now you only see a red light. So now it's programmed. And for a test, if you do full throttle, there should be a yellow light, and with full throttle it also starts a blue LED. So partial throttle is yellow and the full throttle is blue also. Neutral is red and brake is red. A full brake is blue. Like that. So everything is working. Now I just need to mount this on-off switch. So the switch, I will be mounting it in this plate right here. If you have 2 servos you can't do that, but if you have a good one, you only need 1. But I'm going to put it in there, but to get to this plate I need to remove the T-bone right there. There it is. The switch has been mounted, easy accessible. I made a hole in this plate for a switch and also for the wire to go through, and on the other side we see that I put a screw through here, and I made a hole in this plate right there, and we can see the screw right there. I made the hole in this plate with this, which is used to make holes in RC bodies, but is also great for making holes in plastic plates. And the hole in this plate is also very tight, so that holds the switch in place. It won't move a bit, and it's easy accessible. I just hope it won't get splashed by mud, but I don't think so. Now let's get the servo protector back on, and also the T-bone. So T-bone has been put back, and I also put some tape around the switch to make sure there's no water that goes inside. Now that everything has been done, it's time to put back the receiver box, and we are done. So this upgrade is done. Everything is perfect except for these wires. I will be ordering no bullet connectors and some heat shrink, and then it should be good. So for now it's done. I think it's all very neatly done, no mess. You can easily remove this. The switch is easily accessible, so it's all perfect. And I hope I will enjoy this speed control. I'll probably make a review of it and also a run video, and I'll see you soon, guys.